Most of the time, this is their office space. Basically, their living room with a laptop and like really long nails and a whole lot of problems. LinkedIn is burning through 11,000 applications a minute. What? How many people are out there just applying nonstop?
Hi, so I got laid off this morning at 7 a.m. With a random email from somebody I don't know in HR. I've been with
As
my
usual.
company Amazon for almost 14 years. It's my only adult real job I've ever had, various roles.
Damn, 14 years. And it's just bye.
And I'm posting this because I know this has happened to a lot of people over the last 5 years, and I have never been laid off before. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Obviously,
It's a miserable experience. Step one, you get on unemployment. And step two, you update your resume. It's miserable. It's basically like takes away your whole identity. It takes all that away, and you have to basically start over. It's like you're being born again. You got to go figure something out. You got to create a new identity, find a new hobby, find a new job. Hopefully there is one available. I have a bonus video for you guys today. At the very end, I'm just gonna throw up a little clip of me gig working, just for you. If it goes well, I'll keep it in. If not, whatever. Hopefully you have any sort of skill or any sort of education or anything. But yeah, when I was laid off, it completely changed my life because I could not get back into the same field I was in, and I had to change where I was going. I had to get into IT, which, is what it is.
I have to apply for jobs, but the job market is atrocious. I think we all know that. I don't know if anybody has any advice or words of how you got through it, or any leads on remote jobs or jobs.
Yeah, there's your first problem. Stop looking for remote jobs. These jobs are fake. You need to get a real job that you can go to and you can show someone that you are valuable and you can be an asset. When I was laid off, I had to get on unemployment. Of course, that's when I started gig working. That's when I downloaded my first gig app, Instacart. You start doing that. And then what I did was I took a very low paying job in the IT field, basically the lowest paying one. That was in 2020, so right at the peak of the scam. And I went from like 30 something dollars an hour to making $19 an hour at this new little IT place. But literally a few months after that, I got a Security Plus certification and was able to get a better job. And that was just a few months. So that's why sometimes you may have heard me say, like, get a cert. A certification is going to be way better than a degree. And a cert like Security Plus or, A Plus or any of those computer certs, employers are actually looking for that. They're looking for that. That will get you in the door and get you the lowest paying job in the place. But that's a start. And once you do that, you prove to somebody that you can solve some problem and get good at it. And you'll find new gigs. You'll find new opportunities. You have to start basically at the bottom. That's what I did. It's not fun, but it's basically what you have to do when you get laid off. It sucks.
Jobs in the Tampa Bay area, please comment below. Thanks.
So I think I'm being laid off from my job today. If you couldn't tell by my appearance, I have...
Yeah, I can tell by you sitting in your office space. Most of the time, this is their office space. Basically their living room with a laptop and like really long nails and a whole lot of problems.
been crying all morning. I haven't even had my meeting yet, but I got a calendar meeting today from someone I've never spoken to at the company, and
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of other people did too. So
Yeah, you know what's coming when a weird name shows up and it's with the boss and a weird name.
I am recording this because I feel like a lot of people can probably find comfort in knowing they're not alone. So we will see. Maybe it'll be something positive. Maybe I'm not getting laid off, but I am shaking.
I wonder if this is the job that they love because of the work or if it's because they get to sit in their bedroom and, wear no pants.
that does impact your position. Today is going to be your last day.
I've loved my time here and I'm very thankful for it, so I appreciate it.
I loved working in my bedroom, and now I might actually have to go to a real job and actually have to do real work, but now I can't just sit here in my room and scroll on the internet.
I did not think that that would be my last day. My laptop's not even working.
If you're working from home, you should think that every day is your last day. Be honest. You guys aren't doing anything. Don't lie to me. I don't want to hear it. I know you're not doing anything. This isn't even your computer. It's the damn company's computer. They send you one to sit on and scroll the internet on. You're crying when you're laid off. You should just assume you are laid off every day and just be happy that someone's going to pay you to sit in your living room. For real.
Anymore for me to save things
So I just got laid off from my full-time job a few days ago, which means I'm about to lose access to healthcare because I get my health insurance through my employer like so many other Americans do. We are the only developed nation that does this, the only developed nation that does not recognize healthcare as a basic human right, the only developed nation that does not have universal healthcare. I do have a couple options of what I can do. I can go on my ex-employer's health insurance, but
in our defense, though, it would completely bankrupt the entire nation. That's the way it's set up.
I would be paying that out of pocket, and that would be probably around $700 a month, which is going to be hard to swing now that I'm out of a job. I could go without health insurance and just hope that I don't have a medical emergency.
Yeah, that's what everybody does, basically. Basically go without insurance for however long it is you don't have a job. It's not ideal. It's not safe, but it is what it is. Oh, my son just
That'll put me tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. You also get penalized on your tax return if you don't have health insurance. I could get married
because you're not employed? I mean, do they?
To my partner and get put on his health insurance that he gets through.
Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, because they want to make sure you're insured. Otherwise, you get a penalty. That's right. I believe that was the whiz-bang genius Obamacare, right?
His employer.
Affordable
That's
Care Act?
actually a very common practice in the U.S. A lot of people get married so they can go on their partner's health insurance. I can also purchase health insurance
That's nothing wrong with that.
individually on the market. I've never done that before. I can't imagine that it's cheap, but that's probably the option I'm going to take.
No, that is not cheap. I have heard that is the most expensive way to do it. When you have to do it from yourself and pick from plan, fuck using Affordable Care Act, BS. Those are the most expensive ones from what I remember. But I hardly know anybody that's on that.
One of the stupidest things about the U.S. is that our healthcare access is largely dependent on our employment status.
Okay, it's been almost 2 months since I graduated from USC with no job, so I wanted to give everyone a job search update for those who have been following and supporting along. I actually feel like I'm in a pretty good place right now. I'm averaging 2 new processes a week, and I'm currently actively interviewing with 5 different companies. Will I actually land offers from any of them, though? We shall see. The biggest adjustment I've had to make is definitely the way I prepare for interviews, because the questions you get asked for postgrad recruiting is completely different from the questions you get asked during internship recruiting. But I'm feeling hopeful, and as always,
It's like looking for a job is like more work than the actual job that you get. Like you actually have to put in work and hours to apply and do all these things just to try to get a job. And then you get the job and it's like half the amount of work it took to apply 6,000 times and all this crap that they want you to do. Interviews, nonstop interviews. Oh, third round of interview. If anybody ever told me that I need to do I made it to the third round of interviews, I think it's time to walk away. What the hell do you need a third round for?
we'll keep everyone updated.
So the New York Times is reporting that LinkedIn receives 11,000 job applications per minute, which is roughly 15 million job applications per day, which is the reason why your job search is taking a little bit longer than expected, or you keep getting ghosted.
11,000 job applications per minute. How are you gonna do that, dude? You're gonna have to come out with you're gonna have to code a bot in Python using Grok that can apply to 100 jobs an hour. That's what you gotta do now. That's what you gotta do LinkedIn is burning through 11,000 applications a minute. What? How many people are out there just applying nonstop?
It actually has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the sheer volume of applications that are flooding the market right now.
That's insane.
If you're looking for something and you want your application to see the light of day, I need you to do 3 things for me. Number 1, you have to follow up every time that you apply for a job. 90% of people don't, which is why they don't hear back. You need to make sure that you are finding someone within the organization that can flag your application. Remember that the system that your resume goes into is a very big black hole. And unless someone knows that your application is there, you're never going to see it.
That's a big true. Try to get yourself in front of somebody who's actually doing the hiring. Somebody has to look at you, see you. It doesn't, just anything, any way for them to know you in any way, shape, or form. If you're just going into the big bucket of online applications, that's so hard. You actually have to be the unicorn to get picked. Like, that's crazy. That's going to be, that's a lottery. And somebody obviously wins the lottery eventually, but 99.99 do not. And on that note, I got to head to work. Peace. Just got done recording another video. About time to deliver some more food. Ooh yeah, it's a good day. It's a great day. And got an Uber order, so I'm working this morning. Let me know how your morning is going. It is 7:15 in the morning here. It is beautiful outside. How's this? Nice and easy.